All right, everybody, welcome to some BCW Wrestling action. I am the man they call Dave with producer Joe from the Working Fans Podcast, and we're going to be your commentators today as we get ready for this first big matchup.
Yeah, we are excited to be here with BCW Pro Wrestling, and first out to the ring, Aaron Harms, slapping hands with the front row.
Oh, yeah, Aaron Harms looks to be in great shape, and I don't know, man, I'm enthusiastic. This is our first match we get to call.
Yes, Aaron Harms is a Army veteran, and what you see is what you get with this man. Built well, and we are new to the Texas scene, to be perfectly honest with everybody, so I cannot wait to see what this guy can do in the ring.
I'm excited to be calling Texas wrestling, my friend. Yeah, a military guy, so you would think some discipline right here.
Yes, and speaking of discipline, coming out now, we've got Chris Watson. This man works a good deal in Mexico, and back to the discipline, he has made quite the body transformation. At one point, he was close to 260 pounds.
Wow.
You see him coming out now, put together.
Well, I mean, if he's going to Mexico and he's in Texas, like, he's definitely taking the time to improve his craft. Does not look like he is going to make a lot of friends here.
No, he is taunting the crowd. And, you know, when you get that confidence of working in another country, knowing that you're expanding your skills like that, do you really even care what the crowd has to say?
Well, he clearly does not. And, you know, one thing I have to say, too, is when you're working on your craft, like you said, and you're getting really good, you start to get into that zone, too. And I got to wonder that in-ring experience, learning those different styles, and maybe dealing with hostile crowds all over the place is going to give him the edge here.
The biggest thing that's popping out to me tonight here at the Gaines County Civic Building in Seminole, Texas, is that crowd.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, this is Chris Watson! I own the board! That's La Migra's gimmick! And his opponent, Hilly from Midland, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, this is Aaron Hall!
Now, we wanted to lay out to give these men their proper intros, but listen to that crowd.
Yeah, they are fired up for this. And, yeah, more example of Chris Watson not caring what these fans think.
No, John at the crowd, letting them hear it. Aaron Harms is just ready to go.
No. He is definitely, you know, like you said before, you know, he's well-conditioned. He's a disciplined athlete. And I don't think he's going to let Chris Watson get in his head.
No, getting the crowd on his side here. Chris a little upset about it, but what are you going to do? Oh, big collar and elbow.
That's quite a lockup there. These two mean business.
Even no man really got the advantage there. That's got to make both of them feel good, even though it looks like Chris Watson is trying to find any excuse to complain.
Yeah, he's asking the ref to check his foot. I don't think he thinks there's anything wrong. I think he's trying to get in the head here.
Yeah, getting what advantage he can, because he sees that Harms already has the crowd behind him. Big tie up again.
And just looking at the physique, Harms might have the strength advantage here. So, you know, Watson's going to try to take any advantage he can to negate
Watson
that.
goes to that side headlock. Harms fires him off. Big shoulder block.
Nice leapfrog by Harms.
Nice.
Hip toss takeover.
Watson feeling it. Big arm drag. Gotta love those deep arm drags.
Woo.
Big drop kick.
Yes.
Watson is powdering out.
Yeah. Creating that wrestling timeout, if you will.
And Harms definitely showing you that he can go in the ring.
Yeah.
I don't know if Watson expected that. At first he was playing around to kind of give that advantage, But now he needs a timeout because I think he's been surprised.
Yeah. Watson again. One thing we're definitely seeing here is Watson is going to try to play the mind games, especially if Harms has got that advantage and he's starting to run away with it. Watson's going to slow this down.
And look at Harms being the gentleman, even holding the ropes open, telling him to come in.
Yeah, that might be some mental games of his own now. You know, Harms isn't going to back down here. No. Got to be careful.
Even the children have an opinion on Watson.
They're not a bit either. And now Harms bringing it to him.
Boot,
I love
couple
this
right
aggression.
hands. Irish whips him off into the ropes. Watson holds on.
Oh, hot shot.
Right on that top rope. And that's the advantage Watson needed. Got to get Harms down a little bit. This is the first time we've seen Harms weakened in this event.
Oh, look at Watson rubbing it in the fan's face with these jumping jacks. And right now, Harms, you know, he's gasping for oxygen, too. Watson battling the back of the head. Again, taking away some of that oxygen, choking him.
Laying in on those strikes, which is good to see. And you can see he's showing off to that front side row over there, really kind of rubbing it in a little bit.
Yeah, letting him know he's in charge. Yeah, Aaron Harms, we're going to see what kind of heart he has right now, because now he's on the receiving end. Watson trying to wear him down here. He's already took away some of that oxygen. Now he's definitely going to continue to apply the pressure here with his chin lock. And the crowd gets behind Aaron Harms here.
Look at Harms. He's got enough oxygen to get to his feet. Elbows to the midsection. Watson taking it in stride. Off the ropes.
Oh, my goodness. What a clothesline.
You think about Texas. You think about that lariat in 2. Hooking the leg like we always make it a point to say, but I think he put a little too much faith in that lariat there.
Yeah. Maybe a little more body to body. Maybe hook the leg a little more. But regardless, Watson definitely has control.
No.
Big knife edge chop. Oh, taking his time to strut here. Rubbing it in.
You call it a Flair strut. I call it a Fargo strut. We're not going to mince words, though. Oh,
big
went for the splash.
missed.
Felt it. Oh,
Nice belly to
big.
belly.
Watson is feeling it there.
Good cover.
I love it. Hooking the leg, putting that weight across the shoulders.
Aaron Harms.
If you listen to the Gentleman Villain podcast this week, William Regal talked about being a big pin person.
Yes. Applying all that body weight, making your pins count. And Watson with a nice DDT there. Taking his time with that cover. A little arrogant. See, he had the leg hook, but he didn't put a lot of body weight on that.
I hope that this isn't how he carries himself in Mexico.
Aaron Harms trying to shake off the cobwebs. He's definitely in trouble, though, right now. Yeah, I got to say, Watson is in control right now. And again, he continues to decide to play to this crowd. And when you got a great athlete like Aaron Harms down, this could be a mistake.
One thing that's going against Watson is even though he is trying to irritate this crowd, listen to them get behind Harms. I cannot say enough about how hot this crowd is here tonight.
Yeah, and they can be that sixth man, you know, when you need them. Got to provide here. Arms, knees to the head. Oh, this could definitely, you know, those knees to the head like that can take someone out. Working over the back.
And look at those hits. Everything has power. He's showing off. He's strutting for the crowd.
Yeah.
But when he hits Harms, he is hitting him with, I'm not going to say deadly intent, but there is malicious intent. Harms fights out.
Big scoop up. Arms. Power slam. Shades of Davey Boy Smith. I love it.
And Watson is out on the mat.
Big splash.
Hooking the leg. 2. Oh, I thought he had him.
2 3/4.
I think the crowd thought he had him as well.
Yeah. Excellent opener here for us to call. Both these athletes giving it all they got.
If you want to see some of the hottest up-and-coming stars in Texas wrestling, check out BCW Pro Wrestling. You heard the guy,
Jawjacker
jawjacker.
and a neck breaker. Wow. Watson, he's feeling himself, but again, maybe taking a little too much time. If he loses this match, he might be wondering about some of these times in this match where he didn't take advantage of the situation.
I'm not a fan of Watson, how he carries himself in the ring, but when you see how he wrestles, it's a little hard to hate him based on that.
He definitely executes his moves well. Nice leg drop off the second rope. This could be it. Look at that cover.
You're not going to get him with that type of cover.
Aaron Harm sneaks out the door.
You can't disrespect a vet in Texas. You're going to pay for that.
Now Watson taking time to argue with the referee.
Trying to show that he's trustworthy, giving Harms time to get that oxygen back in his body. He's gone through boot camp. He's gone through military training. He is ready to go the long way with this one. Fighting back, big rights to the stomach, Irish whip into the ropes.
Oh, Harms with his own clothesline, firing back. There's another one.
Are we about to get 3? Oh, there's 3. Are we going to get 4?
Round it up. Here we go.
Hey, if the crowd wants it, they get it. Oh, catches it. Reverse. Oh, another neck breaker.
That more of a snap neck breaker. Harms is down. He's hurting.
You can hear the guy in the crowd. He took the words out of my mouth. He's been targeting that neck, upper back, and that's going to make it hard later when you want to kick out and you don't have that power in that area to do it. And is he capitalizing too?
No. Again, should have probably hooked the leg. I got to say, Harms has great conditioning. He's in great shape, probably from that military training. The one thing he's got going against him here is maybe the experience of Watson. Watson seems to know seems to be a step ahead in a lot of these occasions. Both guys digging down deep right now.
I would say he's definitely the bigger personality. I think that time in Mexico has really helped him, learn to relate to the crowd.
Well, he knows how to antagonize the crowd. Oh, slapping him in the face. He is going to fire him up. This could be a mistake.
As we learned from Chris Rock and
Spine buster. Hooked the leg. Oh!
I thought he had him. But I was about to say, as we learned from Chris Rock and Will Smith, when you're slapping another man, you mean nothing but disrespect.
Oh, my goodness.
Pulling Watson to his feet.
Aaron Harm's trying to go for...
Got him up on the shoulder. Oh. Watson slips out.
Slips out.
Looks like he almost has that neck.
Maybe a sleeper hold?
He's working on something.
Yeah.
Backs him up into the corner.
Harms fires up and gets out of that.
He's getting that separation he needed. Goes into the corner. Watson avoids it.
Watson
rolls out.
Over. Look
1,
out.
2, 3. He had his foot on the ropes.
Oh, a tight foot in the rope. Horrible.
I cannot believe that.
Underhanded tactics. I was blatantly, he just cheated.
I mean, we talked about what that time in Mexico will do for you, but I would have liked to have hoped he could have won it under better circumstances.
No, that match was evenly matched.
I received a message during this match from the BCW Championship Committee, and they informed me that since Chris Watson won this match tonight, he is now in the fatal four-way match to determine the first ever BCW champion right here.
Wow.
Got egg on our face for not bringing that up earlier.
Wow.
Cheating his way into the four-way, the elimination match in the main event for the title, the BCW Texas title.
Even more disheartening for Aaron Harms as well.
Well, thank you for joining us here today, and if you want to see more BCW Pro Wrestling, follow us on Facebook.